guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's explained episode, we're gonna talk about a very famous Japanese condiment, Ponzu, also known as the Japanese citrus vinaigrette. And as usual, we're gonna talk about what is Ponzu, what does it taste like, what is it made of, why are some of them yellow while others are black, and how do we use different type of Ponzu in our daily cooking. Episodes like this can help you understand how does these cultural condiment work, and also help you expand your pantry options. Check it out. Hi friends, this is Erica right here. I'm a Taiwanese citizen currently living in America. Cooking and traveling are my passion, so I'm here to share with you my favorite Asian recipes. I make kitchen trivia, short and Asian home cooking recipe on this channel, so if that interests you, please subscribe and keep watching. If I ask you what is the most popular Japanese condiment, the answer might be very obvious: soy sauce. But do you know what is the second most popular condiment in Japan? This is the type of answer that if you know, you know, but if you don't, you're gonna be like, what is Ponzu? If you have never heard of Ponzu before, don't worry, because that's what I'm here for today. And also make sure you watch to the end of the video, because after I share with you the 3 different types of Ponzu, I'll teach you how to make your own Ponzu sauce at home. It is super simple and literally takes less than a minute to make. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it, shall we? Ponzu, Ponzu, Ponzu. What is Ponzu? Ponzu is a Japanese condiment that was invented around the 17th century. The word pon and ponzu come from the Dutch word means punch. And the word su in Japanese means vinegar. So ponzu is like a vinegar punch. So a vinegar punch is basically the vinaigrette. There are many different types of ponzu sauce you can find in your Japanese supermarket. And because we don't really read the language, you can see there's yellow ponzu sauce and black ponzu sauce. The one thing that they got in common is that all ponzu has its main ingredient, which is the citrus juice. That's why all ponzu is citrusy vinaigrette. The most commonly seen fruit used in the ponzu in Japan are yuzu, sudachi, and kabosu. This is also sorted by their juice yield. Yuzu has thick skin, lots of seeds, and a low juice yield. However, compared to the other two, yuzu is particularly fragrant. Yuzu have a very unique aroma that smells like a combination of the aged orange peel and fresh flower scent. It tastes very sour but with a bit of grassy bitterness and citrus sweetness in it. This makes the ponzu that make from yuzu the most popular option and generally the highest price tag. Ponzu is that type of sauce that when you add it into your food, a very plain dish can bump to another level just like that. Now you know what ponzu is and what it should taste like. Let's look at the 3 different types of ponzu that you can see in the market. These 3 types of ponzu all have different purpose in cooking, but with a little twist, they're also interchangeable sometimes. And after watching today's video, you'll be able to tell the difference between these 3 just by looking at this ingredient list, which normally means translated English if you buy it locally. Number 1 is a regular ponzu. Regular ponzu is literally the most simple ponzu out there. It is also the only one that is yellow in color. Regular ponzu is made with only citrus juice and vinegar. The vinegar added to the juice is used to enhance the flavor and preserve it better. Some yellow ponzu you can also see soy sauce in the ingredient list, but it's a very tiny amount. So whenever you see a yellow ponzu, you can see it as a regular ponzu and you should know it might be pretty sour. Regular ponzu has a mild vinegar flavor and refreshing citrus scent that matches perfectly with light flavor of hot pot like Japanese shabu shabu, seafood, as well as a refreshing condiment for deep fried food. The second one we're going to talk about today is the ponzu soy sauce. When you ask Japanese people what is the color of ponzu sauce, most of the time you're probably going to hear the answer black. This is because they're thinking of the ponzu soy sauce. It is also known as a ponzu sauce. Ponzu sauce is made with the same ingredient as citrus juice and vinegar, but with the additional main ingredient, which is soy sauce. Like a lot of soy sauce. That's why it's black. In addition to that, it can also contain mirin, salt, and other seasoning to create a nicely balanced flavor. That extra savoriness gave the sauce some stronger flavor and also balanced out the sourness of the citrus juice. It goes really well with grilled meat and fish, as well as dipping sauce for Japanese barbecue, sashimi, and dumplings. Last but not least is the Dashi Ponzu soy sauce. Dashi Ponzu sauce is basically the Ponzu sauce, which is Ponzu soy sauce, infused with the Dashi ingredient, which is Kombu and Bonito flakes. Dashi is the Japanese stock made with Kombu and Bonito flakes. The base taste of the Dashi Ponzu is also refreshing but lighter. At the same time, it has that complex umami flavor that comes from the infused seaweed and Bonito. Dashi Ponzu works great on salad and tofu. You can use it on anything that's light without too much flavor that will need that extra umami boost to make it taste better. You can even use it for stir fry if you also crave a little sourness in your dish. Dashi Ponzu is generally the least sour option out of the three, so if you don't like sourness that much, maybe this is the one you can go for. Now you have spent, I don't know, 5 minutes to learn all about Ponzu sauce. The least thing you can do is give it a try. But depends on your location, it might be really hard to come by sometimes. So today at the end of the video, I'm going to teach you how to make your own Dashi Ponzu sauce at home, which only take 1 minute of your time. Well, you have to infuse it for 2 weeks, but really making only takes like 60 seconds. So screenshot! Here are the ingredients that we'll need for today's Dashi Ponzu soy sauce. We'll need some citrus juice, vinegar, soy sauce, mirin, and some Kombu and Bonito flakes. Yuzu is definitely not a common seen ingredient here in the US. So instead of using yuzu, we can replace them with other citrus fruits such as bitter orange, lemon, and lime. And today I'm combining the juice of both lemon and lime for a more complex flavor. First, we want to sterilize our glass jar by boiling it in water for over 10 minutes and air dry it on a rack after. Without this step, you can still make your ponzu sauce, but it will only last for around a month, so your choice. Now, with this clean jar, add in all of your ingredients. I like to cut my kombu open like this to help it release flavor better. Now, give it a shake and put it into your fridge. It takes around 2 weeks for the dashi ingredient to be completely infused to your sauce, but if you can't wait, around a week, the flavor is already pretty good. And obviously, the longer you soak your ingredient, the stronger dashi flavor it will be. Since we're using very different ingredients, your citrus juice might be more sour or more sweet than mine. The best way to know if your ponzu sauce is ready is by sampling it every single day. Whenever you feel like the flavor is right, just strain out the Bonito flakes and Kombu and you're good to go. Oh, also if the flavor comes out too sour, you can always add in more mirin, and if it's too sweet, you can add in more citrus juice. One more thing in case you didn't know, mirin does contain alcohol. So if you're serving the dashi sauce to your kids, maybe you can boil out the mirin, cool it down, and then use it in your ponzu sauce after. Don't try to boil out the alcohol after the whole sauce is combined already, because citrus juice being boiled for some time will start to turn bitter. That's not what you want to see. And that's it for today. Before you go, let's learn how to say ponzu sauce in Mandarin Chinese. 柚子醋 yuzu vinaigrette, aka Ponzu. 柚子醋. Thank you for watching to the end. Let me know if this information is useful for you by giving this video a thumbs up. It's only gonna take you a second, but it means a lot for me and my channel. I make video on YouTube every Tuesday and Friday, so remember to hit that bell and you'll never miss out. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe on my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!